Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Well, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday Morning Mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday Morning Mailbag airs, or a piece of late-breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup. And I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the May 12th, 2025 episode of Second Cup. Great to be with you. It's finally warming up. It's going to be a little cool at the time I'm recording this, but it's going to get warmer and warmer as we get deeper into spring and closer to summer. So looking forward to all that great summer outdoor weather. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I'm enjoying Fabula coffee again. Wow, this is a fabulous coffee. Fabula is fabulous, and a big thank you to Nathaniel Jackson again for sending these along, these great Fabula Keurig cups along to the program, the show, the channel. My gosh, these are great. I really like this coffee a lot. It's healthier, it's low acid, good for the tummy, as they say. Yeah, it's really, really a very, very flavorful, tasty coffee that doesn't have any bite. So yeah, very, very agreeable. And I'm enjoying it in my official George 30 Degrees coffee mug that's got George holding a razor on one side, and on the other side of the mug, it says 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Yes, absolutely. And you can get these at the George Coffee Mug store. You can also get this design on a sweatshirt. And yeah, so it's been a lot of fun putting these together. And the reason why we're using the official George 30 Degrees coffee mug this morning is to serve as a reminder, to remind me to tell you that the link to get an official George Boom Lather shaving bowl is now live and available. That's right. We'll have the link below. All you have to do is click on it, and it will take you to the Etsy storefront of Spot Prints 3D, where you can see and order the official George Boom Lather shaving bowl. Let me give you the link in case you have hands-free right now. You're not in front of a steering wheel or anything like that. You want to write it down. It's https://spotprints3d.etsy.com/listing/4303731243. And again, we'll have the link in the description below. All you got to do is click on that link. It'll take you right to the sales page where you can order your very own official George Boom Lather shaving bowl. I am so flattered and honored that Peter is now making these. And a big, big thank you to Bill and Connie Murphy for getting the ball rolling on all this. This was their idea. I mean, I just cannot believe that it's gone from a really, really kind and generous gesture by Bill and Connie Murphy to being offered online for sale by Peter and Spot Prints 3D. It's amazing. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I am just so very, very honored. And as you know, I'll give you a little bit of background here. Bill and Connie Murphy commissioned Peter to make a George Boom Lather shaving bowl. And of course, this is a beautiful 3D printed shaving bowl. And Bill and Connie got the George Boom Lather art somehow. I don't know how they did it. That was genius. And I think Bill lifted it from the sweatshirt, the Boom Lather sweatshirt. And then he sent that to Peter, and they talked back and forth. And the next thing you know, I receive a George Boom Lather shaving bowl. And we just reviewed it this past Friday. And prior to the review, when we talked about it on the Monday Morning Mailbag, Peter got a request from a viewer saying, I would like one of those. And Peter contacted me and said, Mark, it's your character, it's your intellectual property. Can I have permission to make another bowl? And I said, that's fine. I said, you think there's any interest in more shaving bowls out there? And we talked back and forth, and Peter offered to make these for anyone who wants to buy one. And I was just, I was like, wow, that's so neat. My gosh. And so we went back and forth, and I said, okay, let's do this then. And the link is now live. So if you want an official George Boom Lather shaving bowl, just click on that link. It'll take you right to the page where you can order one and have the official George Boom Lather shaving bowl in your shave den too. So my thanks to Peter Despotis for offering these to all the viewers and fellow wet shavers out there. Peter, thank you very, very much. And a big, big thank you to Bill and Connie Murphy for getting the ball rolling on this. This was their idea entirely. I was not even thinking about a 3D printed George Boom Lather shaving bowl. My gosh, that is absolutely wonderful. What a wonderful, wonderful, happy occurrence that came out of all this. So a big thank you to Bill and Connie Murphy for their very, very kind and generous gesture that has now turned into offering an official George Boom Lather shaving bowl to all viewers and fellow wet shavers out there. Bill and Connie, thank you very, very much. Again, a big thank you to Peter and Spot Prints 3D. And thank you to all the viewers out there and all the listeners out there for being part of this audience and keeping these shows going. Because it leads to really, really wonderful things like this. So thanks to everyone. Thanks to Peter. Thanks to Bill and Connie Murphy. Man, what a great day. Happy belated Mother's Day. I hope you had a great Mother's Day. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. It's a great day to be talking some wet shaving. So glad to be with you. Let's pay a few bills, and then we'll get the show underway in just a moment. Well, it's warming up, the summer months are upon us, and it's time to get some of those great summer seasonal scents in the shave den. Say that 3 times fast, right? And it's a great time to be doing the traditional wet shave as the warm weather in summer returns. And one has returned to Phoenix Shaving, Immortal Peach. And as they say here, Immortal Peach, back from the grove, a rational indulgence in the art of scent. Among the many olfactory configurations in the Phoenix Shaving universe, one has managed to transcend mere popularity and move into the realm of near ritualistic seasonal necessity, Immortal Peach. Now in its 9th year of consecutive summer appearances, this fan and shave cadet favorite has become a tradition in its own right. Like all elegant constructs, its genius lies in simplicity refined. Consider, if you will, the scent of a ripened peach, golden, sun-warmed, and dripping with the sort of saccharine clarity that could only result from the chemical complexities of lactones and esters. Now, through careful application of fragrance engineering, this impression has been preserved, amplified to occupy a plane where memory, chemistry, and seasonal joy converge. It's also not of this world. Full transparency. Immortal Peach is an alien life form encoded in aromatic form, a sensory artifact of summer, preserved through the science of saponification and suspended in a matrix of epic. Over the last 9 years, it has become a crowd pleaser. It is no surprise. Reactions of pleasure follow naturally from such a calibrated a design. Deeper than just peach, like well-written prose, it has layers, brightness without brashness, sweetness without structure. Oh, and it's also available in deodorant too for the first time. There is a peach pitch joke in here somewhere. So it's available across the board as the shave soap, the aftershave cologne splash, star jelly, EDP, solid cologne, conditioning shampoo, deodorant, and they say here, new matching merchandise for the discerning shave cadet. See pint glass below, where you got to go to the product page and check it all out. It's all up there. And as they say here, in closing, it must be said that Immortal Peach is more than a seasonal release. It's peach perfection made manifest. There you go, folks. Immortal Peach from Phoenix Shaving. This is a great summertime scent. Something to have in your shave den for the summer months. And yeah, sounds like a good one on my wish list too. So check it out from Phoenix Shaving, Immortal Peach. We'll have a link below. Well, speaking of Immortal Peach, there's also a secret mashup that's available from Phoenix Shaving. Atomic Peach Secret Mashup. Yeah, a forbidden fusion of Summer Rapture and Light Year Legend. A classified mashup, a cosmic lab leak, a Bayram so utterly unique, it had to be engineered accidentally in secret deep within the underground Phoenix Shaving Lab, right? Yeah, so Atomic Peach, a secret mashup, is also available. We'll get a link for it to you here in the description below. And as they finish up here with their little bit of an announcement on this secret mashup of Atomic Peach, whether you're gardening, hiking, barbecuing in the backyard, still too early, or just working on that perfect lather, we hope you soak up every golden moment. Thanks for being part of the adventure, for keeping the tradition alive, and for always supporting the wild, weird world of Phoenix Shaving, folks. Shave on, stay epic, and sorry for the lab leak. No, thanks for the lab leak. Atomic Peach, that sounds marvelous. Bill and Connie Murphy very kindly sent to the channel Atomic Pumpkin, and it's awesome. Thanks again, Bill and Connie. And I can just imagine what Atomic Peach will be like. It's got to be awesome. And they finish up here by saying, with gratitude, mirth, and mutant peaches, Douglas, Fran, and Hux, your time-traveling, lather-crafting, cube-befriending friends at Phoenix Shaving. Yeah, also know that Immortal Peach also has a cube, an Immortal Peach Cube 2.0. We forgot to mention that when we talked about Immortal Peach, but there you go. Immortal Peach and Atomic Peach from Phoenix Shaving. How cool is that for the warmer summer months that are just around the corner? You can get them now, get a jump on it, because it's getting warmer right now. We'll have links below. Well, it wouldn't be summer without watermelon, right? We've got a wonderful watermelon scented shave soap right here from Ariana and Evans. This is Brazilian Watermelon Cachaca. My gosh, is this a marvelous, is that a marvelous watermelon scent? We've talked about it before on the Monday Morning Mailbag, but I've been waiting for the warmer weather to review this. Oh, and I'm breaking this one out. This is a good one. And as they write on the Ariana and Evans product page, inspired by a wonderful tropical drink in Brazil. Here are the scent notes. And one more time, that's marvelous. Scent notes: bergamot, lime, watermelon, mango, litchi, rum, brown sugar, guaiac wood, Tolu balsam and cedarwood. Now, Litsea is spelled Litsea. I think that's how it's pronounced. Litsea or Litsea, I'm not sure, but that's the spelling. First time I've ever come across that ingredient, so I'll double check the pronunciation sometime down the road when we get the review done. But boy, oh boy, is this a marvelous, marvelous watermelon scent. Perfect for the shave den during the summer months. Absolutely wonderful. And they also have the recipe for watermelon kachaka, the drink. And here is the recipe. The ingredients are as followed. 1 cup cubed watermelon, half a lime cut into wedges, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 shots of kachaka, crushed ice. Now here are the directions. Place the watermelon cubes into a blender and blend until pureed. Place the lime wedges and sugar into a cocktail shaker and muddle. Add the watermelon puree, kachaka, and crushed ice to the shaker and shake well. Pour into chilled glasses, garnish with extra lime, and serve. That sounds absolutely delightful. Oh, and refreshing. Oh, but this is a delightful and refreshing scent right here from Ariana and Evans, Brazilian watermelon kachaka. We'll get a link to their page so you can check it out. Perfect for the summertime months in your shave den. Again, Brazilian watermelon kachaka from Ariana and Evans. We'll have a link below. Well, are you looking for a new safety razor? One that comes in at a nice price point, that's going to be perfect for travel during the summer months, that comes with a travel case and mirror that'll house your razor and some extra blades. Well, we've got you covered with a big thank you to viewer James Sefton. James very, very kindly sent to the channel right here, the Vikings Blade, the Chieftain Hera safety razor. That's spelled capital Hera. Hera, and this is their Chieftain razor in a frosted rose gold finish. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now with dads and grads right around the corner, this is a perfect gift for the high school, college graduate, or for dad for Father's Day. This is great. The packaging and presentation by Vikings Blade is just wonderful. It comes in this beautiful cardboard case with a picture of the product on the cover and some terrific Vikings Blade artwork and a little bit of information regarding their Facebook and Instagram accounts and a description of the razor and where the product originates and that sort of thing. And when you open it up, I'm going to open it up right now. You open it up. There it is right there. It's a beautiful white travel case. In sort of a faux leather finish. So it's kind of like an off-white with gold lettering. Vikings Blade, the Chieftain, Hera in gold with their logo. Absolutely beautiful. And it comes with a magnetic latch. Can you hear this? Hear that? I'm just kind of flipping the latch up and letting it close again. A nice magnetic latch. And then when you open it up, there is the mirror in the lid that you can use, especially if you're on the road and you can't get to a mirror. You got one right here in the travel case. And on top is an instruction page, a little folded instruction. I guess you could say, I want to say booklet, but it's just really a single page folded in half. And it says, "Thank you for going eco-friendly with our safety razors. If you are a beginner, please visit vikingsblade.com or read the instructions below very carefully." That's great. If you are a beginner wet shaver, this is great that they have the instructions right here, and they also have a place where you can go to learn about the traditional wet shave at vikingsblade.com. Really, really terrific. And yeah, that's great. So that's why it makes such a great gift for new wet shavers out there, whether they be grads or dads. You get this little bit of an instruction booklet, so to speak, that'll tell them right off the bat how to use a safety razor. Because as you probably know, or if you're new to the channel, this is something we'll make you aware of. Shaving with a safety razor is different than shaving with a cartridge razor. With a cartridge razor, you're pressing down to engage those multiple blades in the cartridge head. With a safety razor, you're using a single double-edged razor blade in the razor head, and you use a very light touch. You let the weight of the razor do all the work. And speaking of weight of the razor, this is an absolutely gorgeous finish to this razor, gorgeous finish. This frosted rose gold is beautiful, and there is a wonderful, wonderful heft to this razor. It feels so great in the hand. It really has a nice weight to it. Absolutely beautiful. And it is twist to open. So the bottom knob, just by turning it, I don't know if you can hear this because it's a really very, very smooth mechanism. Hang on. Very, very smooth. Those doors flip open. The razor head is very robustly built. Beautiful, beautiful. It has some great branding on the underside of the base plate. It says Australia. It says Viking. It says Vullion Group, Australia. Oh, this is really terrific. There's also some branding on the inside. Just really, it's an all-around, just a great-looking razor. And again, the knurling on the handle, very nice and tight. It's going to offer a great grippy, tactile kind of feel. And the weight of it is just marvelous. Now, it comes with 5 Vikings blade, platinum coated stainless steel mild blades, and they describe it as non-coarse hair. They also make another blade, Cayenne Hot, in a red label that is for coarser hair. These are in the green labels, which are for non-coarse hair. So if you're like me, this blade will be perfect in the Chieftain, and I am really, really looking forward to doing a shave with this. We're going to show this on the Monday Morning Mailbag this coming Monday. It arrived right at the time where we had everything completed in the Monday Morning Mailbag, and we were just in the final stages of editing, which is why we're talking about it on Second Cup. I wanted to make you aware of it. We're going to get a link below. It's an absolutely beautiful razor, and if you have followed the channel since inception, you know that I love the Vikings blade razors and products. I think they are just top notch. They're wonderful. We love the Vikings blade Emperor adjustable razors. They are terrific. And these new Chieftains have a slimmer profile razor head with a really nice, smooth shave. I mean, the angle of approach and the smoothness is just wonderful with these razors, and I'm really looking forward to reviewing this again. Here's what they have to say on their product page about it. Frosted Rose Gold, the smoothest shave for both men and women, significantly reducing ingrown hair, skin irritations, and razor burn often experienced with plastic cartridge razors, helping you finally achieve the smoothest, cleanest, and closest shave. Lifelong durability. This classic double-edged safety razor is made from solid premium metals, thus easily lasts a lifetime. The heft and the weight on this is wonderful. This feels like a really well-made, robust razor. This feels like a well-made, robust razor. Really, really terrific. They say here, wise, economical choice. Replacement blades are smoother, milder, more effective, and significantly cheaper than plastic cartridges, reusable and recyclable. And then it goes on to package content. You get 1 safety razor and 5 platinum coated Swedish steel mild blades, 1 luxury case. Of course, you get a mirror in there as well. And they say it's a perfect gift for birthdays, anniversaries, dads and grads, that sort of thing. Really, really terrific. This has a 75% 5-star rating on Amazon. And it comes in a number of different finishes. It comes in a chromium silver finish, a frosted rose gold finish, is what I have right here, obsidian and rose gold, and spectral lights. Ooh, that one looks neat. Check that one out. And also the vintage bronze and ancient dust. I believe that's the Chieftain 5 BC, which is also a favorite in the Shave Den. But we're definitely going to get a review done on this. We're going to use this It's an absolutely marvelous looking razor. It comes in at a great price point. And again, if you're looking for a razor as a gift for dads or grads, this is a good choice, especially if you want to travel with a razor that's not going to break the bank. And something you can take with you that also has its own travel case for razor and blades and comes with a mirror and looks very stylish and very good. All you got to do is put your blades in here. I've got the case right here. You get 5 blades right here. I'm going to take the 5 blades out. There's a little section that's been kind of walled off there, and you just place your blades in there like that, and then you drop in your razor in the cradle there, and there's the mirror, and just close it up, and you're ready to go. You take this, and you just pop it into your DOP kit, and you are all set. You'll have a really nice razor that delivers a really, really smooth shave for you while you're on the road, or if you're at home in your own shave den. Absolutely wonderful. And again, it comes with these instructions, especially great for those who are new to the traditional wet shave. So my thanks to James Sefton for very, very kindly and generously sending this one along to the channel. We're going to show it on the Monday Morning Mailbag. I'm going to get a review done on it. I'm really looking forward to shaving with this one because, again, I just love the heft and weight. And you know what? Before I forget, I got my handy dandy scale right here, and it's I'm going to turn it on. Okay, I had a little bit of problem turning it on. It's on now, and it's set to grams. We're going to take this razor and just set it right on top of the scale. Now, it's fairly accurate, and it looks like it's 102.2 grams. Now, let me hit the unit to go to ounces, and that comes in at 3.60 ounces. Yeah, so that's got some nice heft to it. Really, really terrific weight and heft. And again, the razor head has a nice slim profile to it. Even though it's a twist open butterfly doors razor head, it has a nice slim profile. Now, before I forget, one other thing I forgot to mention to you is the end tabs are not completely enclosed in the razor head. It's very much in the tradition of the Gillette Super Speed and Fat Boy and Slim, where the end tabs are just a little bit exposed, but they're not going to get in the way. It makes the razor head a little more maneuverable, and certainly this is the slimmest profile of any twist-to-open razor head I've ever seen. So that's a big plus there too. So just know that the end tabs are exposed a little bit, and it makes the razor head a little more maneuverable. If you use the original Chieftain, you'll know that the end tabs were enclosed in the razor head, but the razor head was a little larger and a little taller, so to speak. So this one is a redesign. It's smoother, it's slimmer profile, and it is a little shorter in width where the end tabs are exposed a little bit, very much like the vintage Gillette razors, but it makes it all the more maneuverable. So, okay, so now I kind of covered all the bases. We're going to put it back in a case like this, and we're going to put the instructions back on top, and we're going to close this up like that. There it is, all closed up. And boy, it just looks great in its beautiful travel case. You get a travel case, a mirror, blades, and the razor at a really nice price point. Perfect for summer travel or at home in your own shave den. Again, a big, big thank you to James Sefton for very kindly and generously sending this one along to the channel. James, thanks again very, very much. From Vikings Blade, the Chieftain Hera will have a link below. Give it a look. Now, before I get out of here, I'm going to recommend a movie to you. And as you may already know, an American cardinal was just named Pope, Pope Leo XIV. And yeah, a pretty amazing event, wasn't it? So in light of an American cardinal being named Pope, Pope Leo XIV in Rome this past week, I thought I'd go through my files and recommend a movie that I've recommended before, something to do with the Catholic faith, the Catholic Church, Catholic tradition, that sort of thing. And this one is terrific. It's called Becket, and it stars Peter O'Toole and Richard Burton. It's from 1964. It was nominated for 12 Academy Awards. And it has to do with King Henry II and his friendship to Thomas Becket, one of his closest advisors. And again, this takes place in England when England was still Catholic prior to Henry VIII breaking away from the Catholic Church. Anyhow, in a nutshell, Henry II and Thomas Becket are best friends, and Thomas Becket is an advisor to Henry II. Now, Henry II is at odds with the Catholic Church. There are some quarrelsome things that are going on, and he sees an opportunity to get the better of the Catholic Church when the Archbishop of Canterbury dies. So he decides, well, gee whiz, I'm the king. I get to appoint the next Archbishop of Canterbury. Hey, Thomas Becket, you're going to be the Archbishop of Canterbury. And that way, my problem with the Catholic Church is solved because you and I are good friends and you're going to go ahead and do whatever I tell you to do. And that's what everyone else thinks is going to happen. And well, it doesn't quite go that way. I'll leave it at that. It's a marvelous movie. It's well written. It's well acted. Give it a look. Becket from 1964, starring Richard Burton and Peter O'Toole. It's one of my favorites, and I think you'll really, really enjoy it. And again, given the events that have taken place this past week in Rome with the appointment of Pope Leo XIV, I thought it would be fitting to find something about the Catholic faith, the Catholic Church, Catholic tradition that you might enjoy and reflect upon what's happened this past week. So check it out from 1964, Becket, starring Richard Burton and Peter O'Toole. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share and please subscribe and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show. And I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that Second Cup.